In the vast and enigmatic world of Norse mythology, few figures command as much awe and reverence as Freya and Frigg. These two goddesses, both powerful in their own right, have become the subject of endless debate and fascination. One is renowned as a warrior and the goddess of love, a master of magic and a seeker of desire. The other, as the queen of the Seiðr and the consort of Odin, wields wisdom and authority that shapes the destiny of gods and mortals alike. If you had to choose, who would emerge as the most powerful goddess of the North? To answer this, we must journey deep into the myths, unraveling the stories, attributes, and mysteries of Freya and Frigg. We will compare their command of magic, their influence among gods and men, their wisdom and foresight, and their prowess in battle. Each facet reveals a new dimension to their power, and perhaps, at the end, a clearer answer to the age-old question, who is the mightiest among the Norse goddesses? First, let us meet Freya, the radiant and formidable Vanir goddess, daughter of Njord, the god of the sea, and sister to Freyr. Freya is often depicted as the embodiment of beauty, love, and fertility. Yet, to reduce her to only these attributes would be a grave mistake. Freya is also a fearsome warrior and the foremost practitioner of Seidr, a complex Norse magic associated with prophecy, fate, and the manipulation of destiny itself. Freya rides a chariot drawn by cats, traverses the worlds with her famed necklace Brisingamen, and is said to receive half of all the warriors who die in battle. While Odin claims the other half for Valhalla, Freya's hall, Folkvanger, is a paradise for the brave, where she presides as a queen of the slain. Her allure and independence are legendary. She is sought after by gods, giants, and mortals, yet remains unbound and unbroken. Now, let us turn to Frigg, the esteemed queen of Asgard and the wife of Odin, the Allfather. Frigg is the goddess of marriage, motherhood, and the household, but these domains belie her true depth. She is wise beyond measure, possessing the power of prophecy and the ability to weave the threads of fate. Frigg is revered for her counsel, her dignity, and her subtle command over the affairs of the cosmos. While Freya and Frigg are sometimes conflated in later sources, each has a distinct identity and role within the Norse pantheon. Frigg's authority is absolute within her realm. Her words carry the weight of law among the gods, and her wisdom is sought by all. She is the mother of Balder, whose tragic fate is central to the mythic cycle, and whose loss reveals both her power and her vulnerability. With these introductions, let us delve into the first point of comparison, the mastery of Seidr, the Norse magic of fate. Seidr is one of the most potent and mysterious forms of magic in Norse mythology. It is a magic of weaving, of seeing and shaping the future, and of binding or unbinding the threads of destiny. Freya is widely acknowledged as its greatest mistress. It is said that she brought Seidr from the Vanir, her original tribe, and taught it to the Aesir, including Odin himself. Through Seidr, Freya can foresee what is to come, influence the outcomes of events, and even alter the course of fate. She is a sorceress without peer, able to traverse the boundaries between worlds and command spirits, dreams, and desires. Odin, the mightiest of the gods, sought out Freya's instruction in Seidr, traveling great distances to learn its secrets. In this, Freya's power is unparalleled. Even the Allfather bows to her mastery. Seidr is not only a tool for prophecy, but a weapon, a means to influence the hearts and minds of gods and mortals. Freya's command of this art places her at the heart of Norse magic, making her as feared as she is revered. Frigg, too, is associated with prophecy and weaving the fates, but her magic is more subtle. She is said to know the destiny of all beings, though she rarely reveals what she knows. Frigg's power lies in her wisdom and discretion. She sees the threads of fate and understands how to guide events with a gentle hand. While she is not described as a practitioner of Seidr in the same way as Freya, her abilities in foresight and influence are formidable. In some stories, it is Frigg who knows the secrets that even Odin cannot uncover. In the contest of magical power, Freya is the undisputed mistress of Seidr, the raw and active force of destiny. Frigg, on the other hand, is the silent observer, the wise queen who knows more than she says. Both are powerful, but in the realm of active magical influence, Freya stands supreme. Let us now consider their influence, how their presence shapes the world of gods and humans. Freya's influence is as wide as it is deep. She is invoked by those seeking love, fertility, and abundance, but also by warriors who hope to enter her hall after death. Freya's allure is such that she has been pursued by giants and gods alike, and her consent is often the turning point in many myths. She alone decides which warriors are worthy of her paradise, and her favor is a prize sought by many. Her beauty is legendary, but so is her independence. When the gods once considered trading her to the giants as payment for building the walls of Asgard, it was her refusal that set the terms. Freya does not submit to the will of others. She is her own mistress, and her choices carry immense weight. Her sorrow at the loss of her beloved Odin is a tale of longing and resilience, and her tears, said to be of pure gold, have become symbols of the preciousness of love and loss. Frigg's influence, though less dramatic, is no less significant. As the queen of Asgard, she commands respect and authority. Her counsel is sought by Odin and the other gods, and her word is law within her realm. Frigg is the guardian of marriage and the household, the protector of family, and the bonds that hold society together. When Baldur, her beloved son, is threatened, it is Frigg who travels the worlds, extracting oaths from all things to protect him. Her actions, born of love and foresight, shape the destiny of gods and men. Frigg's influence is felt in the subtle currents of power, in the quiet moments of wisdom and care. She is less likely to act openly, preferring to guide events from behind the scenes. Her power is one of presence, of being the center around which others revolve. In this, she is the embodiment of stability and order. Between the two, Freya's influence is more direct and passionate, while Frigg's is steady and enduring. Both are essential, but their styles of leadership and power are markedly different. Next, let us explore their wisdom and intellect, the ability to see beyond the present and shape the future. Wisdom is perhaps the greatest treasure among the gods. In Norse mythology, it is often hard-won, earned through sacrifice, suffering, or the pursuit of knowledge. Freya is wise in the ways of magic and the heart. She understands desire, longing, and the secrets that bind the worlds together. Her wisdom is intuitive, flowing from her connection to nature, fate, and the unseen forces that move the cosmos. Freya's counsel is sought in matters of love and war, and her insights are valued among the gods. She is not easily deceived, and her understanding of Seidr gives her access to truths hidden from others. Yet her wisdom is also marked by a certain vulnerability. Her longing for Odin, her willingness to make sacrifices for love, reveal a depth of feeling that is both her strength and her weakness. Frigg's wisdom is of a different order. She is the queen of foresight, the silent knower of all destinies. In many tales, Frigg is portrayed as the only being who knows the fate of her son Baldur, a knowledge she carries with stoic grace. Her wisdom is strategic, calculated, and often concealed. Frigg understands the weight of prophecy and the burden of knowledge. She acts with patience, waiting for the right moment to guide events. Frigg's intellect is matched by her ability to keep secrets, even from Odin. In the Vafthrudnismal, a famous Eddic poem, Odin consults Frigg before seeking wisdom from the giant Vafthrudnir, a testament to her counsel and insight. Her ability to weave the fates, to see the tapestry of destiny, places her among the wisest of the gods. In the contest of wisdom, Frigg's foresight and discretion give her an edge. She is the quiet power behind the throne, the keeper of secrets, and the weaver of destiny. Freya's wisdom is more passionate and immediate, tied to the cycles of love, loss, and renewal. Both are wise, but in different and complementary ways. Finally, we must consider their prowess in battle, for in the world of Norse myth, power is often measured by might. Freya, though primarily known as a goddess of love and fertility, is also a warrior of fearsome reputation. She leads the Valkyries, the choosers of the slain, and receives half the souls of those who fall in battle. Freya's hall is a place of eternal glory for heroes, and her favor is sought by the bravest of warriors. In some stories, Freya takes up arms herself, riding into battle and wielding powerful weapons. Her courage and skill are undeniable. She is not a passive bystander, but an active participant in the conflicts that shape the fate of gods and men. Freya's dual nature, as both lover and fighter, makes her a unique figure among the Norse deities. She embodies the paradox of creation and destruction, the power to give life and to take it away. Frigg, by contrast, is less associated with the battlefield. Her power is more about protection than aggression. She is the shield of the household, the guardian of those she loves. When threatened, Frigg acts to defend her family and her realm, but she is not typically depicted as a warrior. Her strength is in her resilience, her ability to endure suffering, and her capacity to outlast adversity. In the realm of combat, Freya stands as the clear champion. Her ties to the Valkyries, her role as a leader of warriors, and her willingness to fight for what she values place her among the greatest of the Norse battle deities. As we weigh these aspects, magic, influence, wisdom, and martial prowess, we begin to see the full measure of Freya and Frigg's power. Freya is the embodiment of passion, magic, and fierce independence. She is an agent of change, a bringer of love and death, a master of Seidr, and a leader of warriors. Her power is dynamic, visible, and irresistible. She commands respect for her abilities, her courage, and her unapologetic pursuit of her desires. Frigg, on the other hand, is the essence of wisdom, stability, and quiet strength. She is the queen who shapes destinies, the mother who endures loss, the keeper of secrets, and the source of counsel. Her power is subtle, enduring, and foundational. She commands respect for her discretion, her foresight, and her unwavering commitment to her role as queen and mother. If forced to choose, who is the more powerful goddess? The answer depends on what kind of power you value. If you prize mastery of magic, the ability to shape fate, and the courage to fight for your beliefs, then Freya stands unsurpassed. If you value wisdom, foresight, and the quiet authority that holds the world together, then Frigg is unmatched. Yet perhaps the true answer lies not in choosing one over the other, but in recognizing that both are essential to the Norse cosmos. Freya and Frigg, with their contrasting strengths and shared mysteries, represent the dual forces that drive the world: passion and wisdom, action and counsel, love and stability. Together, they embody the complexity and richness of Norse mythology, reminding us that true power comes in many forms. And so, as the legends tell and the sagas remember, the debate continues. Freya and Frigg, each mighty in her own way, stand as pillars of the ancient North, a testament to the enduring power of the goddesses who shape the fate of gods and men.